Well, good morning, everyone. I'm sitting here with my little Gibson. What a great guitar this is. Having myself a little tea here and a snack. You ever had these things? These are dried soybeans. I like them because they're wasabi flavored. And believe me, every once in a while you run into one and it makes your head take off. It's so hot. it really has wasabi on there. These are really good. Anyways, I like spicy stuff, so it is kind of a fun treat to have that's not too heavy. But anyways, I don't know if you like spicy stuff, but even when I was a kid, I can remember my brother and I used to go get those atomic fireballs. Have you ever had those things? They're little red. They look like gumballs, except they're candy, and they're super hot on the outside till you get through that red part. They called them the atomic fireballs. They still make them, actually, but they'll burn your tongue, and if you eat too many of them, you'll end up with your mouth get a sore in it. Your mouth while your eyes watered. They were really good. Anyways, enough of that. Today we're going to talk about triads. And I actually show you triads all the time. I just don't really call them out. But if a triad is simply made up of 3 notes, the root, the third, and the fifth. Basically, it's the foundation of every chord out there. So if you have a chord, you have to have those 3 notes, the first, the third, and the fifth. And the triad is 3 notes, and you're just playing 3 notes. And it's those 3 notes, the root, the third, and the fifth. Okay, so when I say we're going to play the triad for D, we're playing D, and think about it, because it's the first, the root, the third, and the fifth. So they're playing the D, the F, and the A. And so that happens to be right here. Okay, D, F, A, right there. And it's a great way to know where the notes are on your fingerboard as well. So it's good to learn these things, and they're all over the fingerboard. Today I'm just going to show you 4 of them. And they reside on the first 3 strings. There's others, but I just want to show you these to start with. And we'll put it together with a little riff so that it's something you can remember. Okay, so the first triad I want to look at, let's look at the A first. And so we know there's an A chord right here. And actually that alone is right there, those 3 strings, that's actually a triad. That's the A chord. But there's another A chord that's in a triad form, and it's at the 5th fret. Actually, you'll put it's actually the shape of a D minor 7th. You know the D minor 7th? Except you just slide it up to the 5th fret. And that just happens to be an A. Okay? And now there's also another one. Another A triad, and it's in the shape of a D, except you're going to slide it all the way up to the 9th fret. There it is right there. Just put that D shape right there. And you'll be playing an A. So there's actually 3 triads right there, but they're all A's. Oops. Okay, all right. So let's remember that A, because we're going to need it. And then let's do E minor. You know, this is the E minor here. That's the full chord, okay? But there's different places you can find a triad, and I'm just going to show you one. And basically it's found, put your pointer finger on the 7th fret, 1st string. Put your middle finger on the 2nd string, 8th fret, and then on the 9th fret, 3rd string, put your ring finger. And again, just play those 3 strings. And I use this first finger for the third string, the middle finger for the second string, the first string I use my ring finger. So far we have the A. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now let's do the D. So here's a D chord, right? And that alone is a triad because again it's three. It's all three notes all in this one right here. But we're going to move up so that your pointer finger's at the 7th fret, or excuse me, your middle finger's at the 7th fret on the 3rd string. Your ring finger is on the 7th fret, 2nd string, and your pointer finger's on the 1st string, 5th fret. There it is, that's D. There's actually another one, and it's the shape of this D minor 7th. And it can be found as the 10th fret. Okay, so just slide that D minor 7th up to the 10th fret, and you have a D. Okay, we did this yesterday. Okay. That's a triad. That's 3 notes, the root, the 3rd, and the 5th. Okay. So I think we have everything we need, and let's just do a little riff around those and then spend some time with them. Think about it. Try to blend them into what you're doing when you're playing these chords here. Okay, those are with the full chords. You can actually do it with this. And what I'm doing is I'm picking with my middle finger, okay, excuse me, my ring finger, middle finger, first finger. 3, 2, 1 is playing strings 1, 2, 3. Okay, ring finger, middle finger, first finger. Strings 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you go down to the E minor, and you go to the D, and then you go to the other A, which is in the shape of the D minor 7th at the 5th fret. Okay. So work on those, spend a little time with them. And, you know, it's good to learn them because you'll learn your fingerboard. And you're playing along and you hear a D. And you'll know that you can go to these triads and add it to what you're playing. It really sounds pretty cool. So, okay. So we're going to leave it right there. And I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in this world. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.